Hi, everyone. It's me again. Now I'm ready to do lesson 2 on trig. Today, we're going to find how to find a missing side of a right triangle using trig. Let's just review. Our sine is equal to our opposite over our hypotenuse. Our cosine is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse, and our tangent is equal to our opposite over our adjacent. Just a little review of what SOHCAHTOA is again. Now, for today, your calculator, I'm sure you all have one home, is in degree mode. If you're using your phone, you're going to have to try to figure that out somehow, or something online. Whatever you're using, you can use Desmos as a calculator also, don't forget. But you'd want to hit the mode button on your calculator. Oh boy, I'm bad at this. Oh, there it is. And then make sure it says degrees. Again, you can see the mode button right next to the blue button on the calculator. See? Make sure it says degrees. Okay, now that we're in degree mode, we are going to do our first problem. It says, find the missing. Round your answer to the nearest tenth. Anytime we're finding a missing side, we will be rounding things to the nearest tenth. That goes for on your homework also. So if you're getting things wrong, first check to see that you're in degree mode, and second, check to see that you're rounding to the nearest tenth. Okay, I'm going to start by looking at my reference angle, which happens to be 27 degrees in the picture. And across from there is x, which happens to be my opposite, and the 10 is my adjacent. Using SOHCAHTOA, it appears that I'm going to have to use my opposite and adjacent, or my tangent ratio. So now I'm going to do the tan of 27 is equal to x over 10. The tangent of the angle goes next to the words or the function. And remember, it's a ratio, opposite over adjacent. Now, to solve this, I can simply make this a proportion by put this over 1 and cross multiply. So in this case, x is equal to the tan of 27 times 10. And you know what? I like to put the 10 in the front of there, especially when I plug it in on my calculator. So now I just type that in. I'm going to hit tan. Oh, I got to use my calculator and the screen. This is fancy. 10 tan of 27, and I have as a decimal 5.09525. Oh my, I don't feel like writing that all out. I would write at least 4 of them. And then I'm going to do approximately, I'm going to round that to the nearest tenth. Remember, the 9 is going to make that become a 1. So 5.1 is the length of that side. That was fun. Let's try another one. So here's my reference angle. It's 39. I'm going to put this as my adjacent side, and here's my friend, the 90. So that means this is the hypotenuse. Ooh, I've got So it's cosine. So I'm going to be doing the cosine of 39 is going to equal x over 7. I'm going to put this over 1, and I'm going to cross multiply. So now x equals 7 times the cosine of 39. If I type in 7 cosine of 39 on my calculator, I end up with x equals 5.4400 ... And approximately, if I round it to the nearest tenth, that's 5.4. Let's look at our next example. On our next example, here's my 40-degree angle as my reference angle, and this is my opposite and hypotenuse. Oh, I'm going to have to use sine. So sine of 40 is going to equal x over 19. I'm going to put that over 1 and cross multiply. So x equals 19 times the sine of 40. If I punch that in on the calculator, 19 sine 40, I end up with 12.2129 ... which is approximately 12.2 when you round that to the nearest tenth. Now, notice in all of these cases, our x is on the top of the fraction. That was naughty of Mrs. Warner. She should have showed you one where it was on the bottom. Oh dear, am I running out of room on my paper? Let's see if I can find some room. I'm going to work right here. Say it was like sine of 29 equals 10 over x. The x is on the bottom of the fraction. When you cross multiply that, it reads x equals x times this 20. Bleh. Let's try that again. X times sine of 29 equals 10. I would have to divide by the sine of 29 on both sides. So 10 divided by the sine of 29 is what you would type in on your calculator to get your x. All right, folks, that concludes our video, our second lesson on finding a missing side of a right triangle. And we have one more lesson for the week. See you soon.